Hello, welcome to the James Linker Experience. Don't be a coward, go and lick it off. I legitimately think that car might be hosting an alien species. Don't tell James Franco.
You wanted it? Here it is.
Snakes have been seen floating in floodwaters in China after a breeding farm was destroyed by severe flooding. Well, no harm, no foul, except the army of cobras floating towards your bedroom.
MIT just built an AI that can control your body.
Hello, AI. How does it feel to have a body?
Tell me if I'm understanding this correctly, but they're now turning us into cyborgs. Can someone send for an adult, please? That is genuinely terrifying, and I've seen my wife shaving.
The White House has just released the 4th batch of the UFO files. Here's some of the most interesting ones. First up is this flying object over the Atlantic Ocean recorded in 2020. It appears to be getting closer to whatever sensor is recording this, and even with it paused, I cannot tell you what this is at all. This next one I think is slightly more compelling, taken in the South China Sea, and we can see that it almost looks like a bunch of lights together flying as one formation. To me, the formation and the individual dots almost looks like a group of birds, although I'm not sure how those would look on a sensor like this. And here is the coolest of the bunch, and the one that you saw in the intro. An aircraft with a flying wing design, and it has a little bubble here for a cockpit, so it's obviously manned. But unfortunately, we've seen this aircraft before. This was developed in 1938 by the Germans, and after being damaged in storage, they actually destroyed it before it was ever flown. But that's it. Let me know if you found anything interesting in these files and what you think of the ones I showed in this video.
Pathetic? They have to have better video evidence of alien craft than smudges on a screen. My uneducated view is that they released the worst footage to distract us from something even more reality-shattering.
Does anybody else find this picture to be a little bizarre? This is a picture promoting Justin Bieber performing at the FIFA World Cup 2026 finale halftime show. And again, does anybody else besides me find this picture to be bizarre? I know I can't be the only one out there that finds this to be a little strange.
Firstly, I hope that's his baby. Photo shoot time, just give little Jenny to Bieber so he can fling her over his head. And yes, I can see the devil horns imagery going on there.
Oh, what is this man selling on the ground? Yes, can I have one? Yes, one. Yeah, one. One Pepto. Yeah. This concoction. Look at all the flies over here. Pepto Omelette. Good. The basket of eggs. A Pepto Omelette in India. Looks like he's got airheads. Yeah, try one. Warheads in India with Pepto. Want one? Try one. Let's see his reaction. Here comes the onion. We have a huge crowd around us. Holy. There's probably 200 eyes on me because there's about 100 people right here. Huh? I got the Russian Gopnik stance. The Warhead Pepto Omelette. Here it is. Money. Thank you. Thank you. Ta-da. I would love to give this to the dog, but the animal rights people would give me...
It's still better than my cooking, to be fair. Don't be rude, you have to eat it. Did he really put nausea medicine in it? Well, fail to prepare, prepare to fail and all that. Is anyone else genuinely curious what that tastes like, or is it just me?
Kylie Jenner has spent years talking about the trauma of being filmed without consent. But now she's the face of a product designed to record people without them noticing. And it's not hypothetical. Meta glasses have already been used to identify strangers' home addresses in real time using AI. The ACLU and 75 organizations signed an open letter calling Meta's facial recognition plans an unacceptable threat to public privacy. And in March this year, Meta was hit with a class action lawsuit after emerged workers were reviewing the footage captured by the users of the glasses, including private videos of people in bathrooms and more. And it's not a small check. A single Kylie Instagram post cost brands up to $5 million. This deal is a co-designed product, a royalty on every unit sold, an ambassador retainer, and her voice literally built into the glasses. Industry insiders put deals like this at $10 to $30 million minimum.
No, they didn't.
We saw in the last video how they're going to record every conversation with their necklaces, and now they're going to record everything we see with these things. But relax, don't worry, people in power can always be trusted.
They're not banning old cars. They're banning cars they can't track. Everyone's talking about right to repair, but they're just not connecting the dots. So you have the telematics control unit, or TCU, in the vehicle. That's what's allowing the data to be recorded and sold to insurance companies. I mean, that's what got GM sued. But since then, Ford has patented the technology to read your lips, look at your eye movement, run your face through a federal database. And that's not conspiracy. You can look that up. And then that's happening while the manufacturers are lobbying Congress to keep you away from your vehicle's electronics. You have Illinois, who just passed House Bill 4948 that says if you get 2 speeding tickets in the same year, you have to install a device in your car that tracks you for up to 3 years. And then here's the kicker. If you have a car that was made before 96, you don't have the port for that device. So either get a new car or get your license suspended. So they're spying on you, keeping you from your electronics, selling your data, and making it illegal for you to drive a vehicle that they can't monitor. I'm sorry, that's not about safety. That's about control and profit.
Call me old-fashioned, but do our cars need to track us and share our data for everywhere that we go? I've seen this article where people are buying doll heads to stop the driver camera, aka the all-seeing eye, from analyzing their face. GoldenEye N64 was way ahead of its time.
Can you come out to me, please? Sure. Yes? Okay, is this your car?
It's complicated. Can I explain it?
You can explain it, yes.
I review cars for a living. I fly around the world and review cars. I have a different car every single week.
The reason you have 4 caps here is because your license plate is registered as stolen license plates in our system.
Are you serious?
That's why Flock has been reading it, because it's popping up as a stolen plate. Okay.
Got it. So this was picked up somewhere by Flock. Cameras that read my license plate now twice in the last couple of days, and it picked up and flagged it for the cops. You guys been searching for this car. Unreal.
Car reviewer swarmed by police due to flock camera error. You'll be reviewing the inside of a prison cell soon.
Unreal.
Don't worry, you'll have your appointed court date with an AI judge. Your AI chat lawyer will be provided shortly. Should we still maintain some remnant of human control over our processes and systems?
This is the scariest data center theory ever.
The head of America's largest utility is issuing an urgent warning right now that you could lose power next year due to the rise in data centers and the lack of energy in America's electricity grid.
I know that probably made you angry, but here's what we really should be asking. Why do we suddenly need so many data centers? Why do they require so much electricity? Why do they need millions of gallons of clean drinking water? And why are so many being built in strategically important locations? You're not gonna like the answer. It involves those trillion-dollar underground city projects. Maybe they just found a new way to expand that network.
The underground base and city infrastructure and transportation system that's been built. And
I'm sorry?
Yes. So we have built an extraordinary number of underground bases.
I need a few Pepto Omelettes before I go down that rabbit hole. But the idea that data centers can have effects on residential areas in terms of access to electricity doesn't seem too far-fetched.
This is Lake Wilson. This is the boat ramp at Lake Wilson. Pretty crazy. This is usually all water through here. Wow. Pretty wild to see for sure. Lake Wilson in Wilson, North Carolina.
Perfect spot for a data center. I'm seeing a lot of these videos recently with lakes drying up. Should we think about that?
The same company that's literally on the verge of resurrecting the woolly mammoth is teaming up with the US government. And what they're up to sounds like a mix between the Bible and science fiction. Colossal Biosciences is helping build what's basically a frozen backup tribe for life on Earth. They're creating a massive cryogenic biovault that'll preserve the reproductive tissue, DNA, and living cells from every animal protected by the Endangered Species Act. Why? To bring them back from extinction, just like they're trying to do with the woolly mammoth. Or to clone them or create some kind of IVF situation so they can make little animal babies. That includes the northern white rhinoceros, which only has 2 left and they're both females, and the Yangtze giant soft-shelled turtle, where the last known living female died in 2023. Now there are just 2 living males. But not everyone loves this idea. Some conservationists argue that we're treating the symptom instead of the disease, and that we should focus on protecting these animals' habitats before they disappear in the first place.
There is something really disturbing about the idea of creating animals in labs. Protecting them in the first place seems like a good idea. Let me know your thoughts about this.
What in the world was captured in the skies over Nebraska? And why do I say that? Because a supercell thunderstorm was forming in the area, and storm chasers were quick to follow. They started recording in hopes of catching a tornado touching down, but instead they captured alleged UFOs or UAPs in the sky. Have a look at this video for yourself. Have a look above the power lines right here, and you'll see two silver objects come into play. They come in really quick and very fast. Storm chasers are leaving. Keep an eye on the top of the screen. Yeah, there they are right there. Do you see them above my head? Now they're moving out of the frame to the right. What is that? Is that debris from the storm? Are those drones in the air to capture what's going on? Or are they alleged UFOs? And if you didn't get to see it on video, take a look right here.
It's hard to make out what those are, but the interesting part is the fact they're in a storm, because you would imagine that drones wouldn't maintain their flight in a storm. What do you think of that video?
Why are celebrities starting to look like this, though? I think they are feeling the subconscious urge to mimic another life form. Celebrities have been used as oracles to tell the future for centuries. Ancient cultures worshipped oracles and channelers as intermediaries between the divine, like the Oracle of Delphi, or priestesses in Igbo culture. These oracles would enter a trance to translate messages from God or the divine, and they would influence decisions on a wide range of matters. A lot of these celebrities are false. Who do you know who actually enjoys watching the Kardashians? No one watches that show. Like stuffing put into a Build-A-Bear, the Kardashians were put into our mind. In this case, the image of the celebrity is saying, a new species will soon walk among us, and this new species will be half human, half machine. It will have no fat on its face. Machines don't have fat. Machines are pointy and mechanical looking, scary, but alluring.
She would know is all I'm saying. I think Ozempic has entered the chat also. But yes, some of these celebrities give off really strange vibes.
Okay guys, the weirdest thing happened. We get to our Airbnb in San Diego. Unsettling. And we're like
random Airbnb,
looking through it, no connections to it. We're looking at this picture and my dad is like, this looks like me. And I'm like, oh, Dad, what? No, this is my dad. That's my sister, Libby, when she was 10 years ago. And that's Brady, my brother, 10 years ago. He is they're literally in the Airbnb picture.
Those swimsuits. We are literally in this picture.
That is a horror movie waiting to happen. This has been the James Sneaker Experience. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you soon.